recent study in India has revealed that bread companies in India are using ingredients that could cause cancer. Potassium bromate is banned in most developed nations, but millions of Indians still eat it every day.
Most kitchens in India look like this every morning. Bread is a staple food in almost all households and across all income groups. But India's Centre for Science and Environment says a carcinogenic chemical called potassium bromate can be found in many types of bread sold in and around the capital, Delhi.
The idea of food safety is to remove as many risk-causing chemicals as possible. So potassium bromate is a risk for cancer. It is a class 2B carcinogen, and it is important that we remove this risk, which is not essential for making breads.
Use of potassium bromate is banned in many regions across the world, including China. But India's Food and Safety Standards Organization hasn't banned its use. Critics say India's food safety standards are in serious need of change. In the recent past, India's food safety standards have come under scrutiny. Few months back, it was Nestlé's popular instant noodle brand Maggi which was found with excessive quantity of lead in the Indian market. It took many months before Nestlé could come out of the controversy, but India's bread producers have taken action quickly. After the report about potassium bromate was released, the sale of bread in India dropped by 20 to 30%, forcing the country's largest bread makers to withdraw carcinogenic ingredients from their products. The All India Bread Association has issued the following statement: "We will not use potassium bromate and iodate if people don't like it. We were using them as their use was allowed by our government and scientists. We have other enzymes and emulsifiers as alternatives." But it's not just Indian bread makers that have been hit by the controversy. The report also found that multinational chains like KFC and McDonald's use the toxic substance in their food products too. Experts argue that multinationals often don't apply the same rules to India that they apply in developed markets.
We found that there was huge variation in terms of both the level of contamination, but also in terms of the labeling they do in India and in their parent countries, like, for example, the US or Europe. So we do see some sort of double standard as far as multinational companies are concerned.
Indian consumers have little knowledge of the ingredients being used and the long-term impact of consuming such chemicals. The processed food industry has limited regulations. It's only just recently that studies have revealed that Indians are consuming large quantities of food with toxic ingredients. Shweta Bajaj, CCTV, New Delhi.